Hi there, if you're a Traktor user and you want to know how to get the software optimized for scratching, then this tutorial is for you. We're using Traktor Scratch Pro 2 here, but it would be the same in Traktor Pro 2 as well. Going into the preferences pane, first of all, should make it clear that we're assuming here that you're using a controller, a MIDI controller, to scratch with. This is not the settings for timecode vinyl or for timecode CD. So without further ado, let's go into the settings. Here in sample rate, get that to 44,100, and in latency, try to get your latency as low as you possibly can. The latency is the time it takes for the reaction between the hardware, so if you touch the jog wheel or the fader, the time it takes for that to actually do something in the software. So the lower that is, the better. But your computer may not be able to handle it too low, so you have to play around with this and make sure that it's still sounding good when you go low. For me, 256 is working great. I also have here multi-core processor support enabled. Next, you go to transport, and in transport here you have a key lock section. For quality, have this set to high Q for fast CPU, again assuming your computer can handle it. And here in mode, have this set to scratch. If you don't have that set to scratch, your scratching is going to sound very, very strange, and that's a common problem that people have where they think Traktor isn't working or isn't good for scratching on. It's usually to do with that, so make sure you've got that sorted. Next, go to mixer, and in the crossfader section here, have the crossfader curve set to sharp. So all the way to the right hand side. This auto crossfade time has nothing to do with scratching, so you can ignore that one, but have that set to sharp. It's worth noting here that some controllers have their own crossfader curve settings on the controller itself, but even if you're using one of those controllers with Traktor, make sure this is set to sharp anyway, just to make sure that you don't have a problem. Okay, so that's it. Those are the settings that you need to get sorted for scratching in Traktor.